Hi there, students. Veritable. Okay, veritable means real, means exactly that. Veritably, really. So I guess you could say this is veritably difficult. This is truly difficult. We most often use the word veritable, though, for metaphors, to intensify a metaphor. Okay, a metaphor is when you say one thing is another. A simile is when you say one thing is like another. But we usually use veritable to amplify a metaphor. So, for example, I have a mountain of work to do. So I'm calling the amount of work that I have a mountain. It's not a mountain. And then to intensify it, I have a veritable mountain of work to do. Okay, so the veritable amplifies mountain. It says it really, really, truly is a mountain of work. Yes, the situation is a disaster. It's a veritable disaster. Okay, in this case, I'm not using it with a metaphor. Yeah? Using phrasal verbs is a maze, a labyrinth. It's a veritable labyrinth. Filing the paperwork is a minefield, a field of mines. So if you do the wrong thing, it explodes. Here, minefield is a metaphor. So the paperwork for this is a veritable minefield. Theresa May became the Prime Minister of the UK. And I think her prime ministership has been a poison chalice. Okay, something that you think is absolutely wonderful, but it has poison in it, and the poison chalice would be Brexit. So the prime ministership has been a veritable poison chalice for Theresa May. Okay, and that's the way to use veritable or veritably. I think the only other place I would hear this word veritably as an adverb is from the Bible. Yeah, and I veritably say unto you. This is biblical language. So what about formality for this word veritable? Well, if you're using metaphors, then you are writing in a literary way. So I would definitely use veritable for a story or something like that. But it's not an informal word to use in a conversation with your mates. Yeah? You could also use it as an intensifier with an adjective. This is veritably impossible. Yeah, but most commonly use it to amplify a metaphor. There was a deluge of complaints. There was a veritable deluge of complaints. A deluge is a lot of rain, so veritable amplifying the deluge. We were deluged with complaints. We were veritably deluged with complaints. So it sounds very literary, maybe on a scale of formality 7.5, but I would stick to using it with metaphors. Yeah. So English is veritably incredibly complicated to learn. Yeah. So, veritable, to amplify a metaphor. He was veritably fuming when he heard the news. So there wasn't smoke coming out, but again, it's a metaphor. And remember, veritable, truly, really, in reality. This word comes from Latin, from veritas, truth. So, veritable, true, veritably, truly. Okay, so I think that's veritably enough for this video. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Veritable, veritably.